Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Into the box now, Chichi Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Ball even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count still. Popped up. Bell is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This year against right-handed pitching, Tapia is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now. They're feeling pretty good. They can come back.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Riddle, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Jamison Taillon, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Newman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. Tapia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bucks drop. Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's full now, 3-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Bell in foul ground makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
The left fielder, number 20, Ian Desmond.
So now to the plate, Ian Desmond. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Reynolds will reach out with one hand to make the catch on.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He loses him on ball 4.
The first baseman, number 55.
From the stretch, Josh Bell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fouled off. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more. The manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kramer. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Pirates start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out to left field. Riddle has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A leap, but it's off his glove. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And this throw gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Newman fields it cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting.
In now for Colorado, Chichi Gonzalez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch.
Okay.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
He's set, and the pitch. Raimel Tapia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 1-1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Kramer is there, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
First offering on its way.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Got him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
First delivery to him on the way. Jamison Tyon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Now this is out in front. May be tough to get to. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And another foul ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave. Digging in once again, Garrett Hampson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Ready with the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 for the Rockies in the inning, and it comes on the double by Arenado. Leading off the inning, Brian Reynolds, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So stepping in, Gregory Polanco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roll. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Nick Birdie takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57.
All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Daniel Murphy. Pitch on the way.
The first baseman.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
The catcher, number 14.
So striding forward now, Tony Walters. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Ball four. David Dahl will get the call.
Complete. Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 26. David Dahl.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 276 the average coming in for him. 16 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Line drive base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Fouled away. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Carlos Estevez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. 6 innings. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string, 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in the rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Newman's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Brian Reynolds. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Number 55.
Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The batter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Bell ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tapia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the 1-0.
Let's play ball.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The first base.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy, and it's fouled away. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Riding in once again, Tony Walters, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning. Ryan McMahon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Scorched to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Jake McGee will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 51.
So coming to the plate, JT Riddle. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up, one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Jacob Stallings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Left side, gloved by Arenado. And that's the second out. Cole Tucker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Cole Tucker.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. McGee's ready. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Kevin Newman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Desmond is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And set to go is the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackman. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
In now, Ian Desmond. Liner towards second. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Trevor Story. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled away. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Nope, at the ball.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That one's a called strike, back even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out way there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Tapia is there, 2 gone.
First baseman,
Josh Bell the next to hit.
Bell.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. On the run is Tapia. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. We are into extra innings, and up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drives it out to deep right center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The catcher.
At the plate, Tony Walters. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's it.
Here it comes, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Stallings shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Sam Hilliard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Rockies. Number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Fouled off. He'll enter play here at 293. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance.
Number 30, Kyle.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Tapia carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. To third. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Rockies lead this one 6-5. James Pazos takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that. And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, JT Riddle, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike 1. Ground ball left side. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave him.
Scott Ober takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain.